Glendale, California, where we've been harvesting lavender, picking cherries, and learning all about the bountiful goodness that's up right less than an hour away from Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So it's pretty close.
Being able to drive right into it. It's been incredible.
Hi, I'm Tim from Big John's famous heirloom You Pick Cherry Ranch, and welcome to our orchard. There's a couple right here. Go ahead and try that.
Early burlap.
Those look good. Those are totally different.
That's a hard one.
Oh, so we're not. We
Twist
can't.
it.
Yeah, right.
So now you haven't gotten the spur on there.
Right.
Okay.
But that's only if you want them to keep a long time, like 4 or 5 days. If you're just going to keep them a day or two, you just go like that.
Okay.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
The cherries are nice and sweet.
These are the most interesting cherries I've ever tasted.
Oh, most delectable cherries I've ever had. Wonderful cherries.
Corey, do you not want? So we'll go home and we'll make cherry pie with all these cherries. Cherry chutney, cherry pesto pastry, cherry. These old peaches.
I remember those. I remember those.
I love this. I love
Yeah.
this old peach. And what's great about this is they're not really peaches, but yet put them together with a leaf or two,
Right.
and all of a sudden they start to resemble fruit.
Completely.
You know?
I love that.
I mean, that's just an old button, a
Right.
peach button, and yet you put it on a piece of chain and you put some leaves on there, and all of a sudden you've got this
creates
great...
that Carmen Miranda vibe.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. I love that. Hey, you want me to show you how to make one of these?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to make a piece of jewelry?
What about that one? The lemon.
Yeah. So you just basically you just thread a bead.
You
Don't
had
have my
it.
glasses on. So basically you thread
Like that?
Right. You
Uh-huh.
thread a bead onto a head pin. You snip it down to about 1/4 of an inch, and then you're manipulating the wire, and you're just turning the wire.
It's making a circle.
Right. It's making like an umbrella, and then you just link it onto your chain.
Oh, that's great.
And you do your link, and you make sure your wire meets up, and before you know it, you've got your first piece of charmed glass on your bracelet. In Paris, on that deep, deep dig down that old street, and came upon that old dealer that had vintage glass.
And half the joy I felt, I ended up learning from you, half the joy was actually getting there, and then the other half was finding the good.
some lavender and take it back home with us.
Great.
Cool. All right.
Sacred heart, sacred ground, but to children